Well, looks like my normal microphone setup is having a few issues. Hey guys, welcome to my, very chill Monday evening stream. With a certain responsibility of mine being very, influential to my ability to stream in the morning, I've been thinking more and more about streaming in the evening at 7:30 in the evening. May wander closer to 8 if those same responsibilities continue to be problematic. But it would mean that I'm a lot less likely to just not stream in the morning or at all. And I really do like streaming. I really do miss streaming, and I really appreciate being here. We appreciate you guys coming along. Although the count of viewers is not high at the moment. In fact, it's at 0. We are not paying attention to that at all. like the day before, the stream before, and the stream before that, I want to take some time for world building on a thing you guys may see in the future. It's not necessarily something exciting for you guys to watch, although I am well excited to do it. It's a little bit of world building. Let me just stop flapping about, hoping that viewer count will get above 0 and bring you guys in. Because you're all that I need. Those who watch in the future. And I do know that a few of you watch after I stream, and I appreciate that. So first, let's talk about the name change. This was originally called Sea of Stars. As it turns out, there's already a game called Sea of Stars, where I may have been working on this for years. They have copywritten and published a game without even knowing I existed, because it was a very secretive and close project to me. And yeah, so I feel like I really can't use a Sea of Stars as a name anymore. So I've taken Roski's Ocean of Stars. Anyone who's done a D&D module, open a D&D book, knows that it's name, Xanar's Guide to Everything. Was it Tasha's Cauldron of Everything? Oh, I'm having lag issues. What's going on? And things just stopped. Do not tell me my internet is going out now. My internet's been going out daily, which has been frustrating. If it's going out now, I'm sorry, I'll miss you guys. That's not what's going on at all. Things just don't want me to stream. I will be back. Okay, looks like my face crashed really hardcore, and for some odd reason was eating up all my frames. And I've got to make sure that I enable my camera so you're not just looking at a still image previously posted. Back, how's it going? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. So, I'd like to go over just a few changes I made. I'd like to just state that for the longest time, I had two different books. One called Roshan's Ocean of Stars, the other called Roshan's Adventure Book. I've combined the two. So yeah, this contains a few races and things about the world. These are some races I have yet to fill out. I also changed the prices of the ships because I thought they were just too expensive and made them really cheap. Then I changed the prices again because I thought I made them too cheap, too expensive. Wait, no. Other way around. Changed the prices because I thought they were way too expensive and made them even cheaper. And I have two ships earmarked to be made, the Nebula class and the Tih'tulkd class. Everything else is pretty good. I added a material harvesting component to sort of really hammer home how you can get materials from parvalized asteroids. And started working on really fleshing out the ISF organization and all the unions and stuff, and even getting down this there you go, this home star for the organization, where all the stuff goes down. And this I used a program I made. I just want to show off for a second. It's this program right here. I call it Star Maker. It's supposed to have an icon here. I don't know why it doesn't. But yeah, what you do is, well, it's not resizable at the moment. What you do is, you tell how many stars you want to have to maximum, how many planets you have maximum, and it will randomly generate everything. Like here we have 17 maximum planets, and it generated 11. And it has 4 maximum stars, and it generated only 1. Class M. It gives you all the temperatures, solar mass, solar radius, solar light of the stars, which is great. And then it tells you what type of planets are in it. You have an option of having a silicon, carbon. Oh, cloud. Oh, sorry. I just gave my things in the music. You have an option of having silicon, carbon, water, ice, coreless. Iron moon is iron planet here somewhere. Where you can have a moon, you can have a planet of that type, and vice versa. And there are gas planets, like your gas giants, like Jupiter and whatnot, and we'll randomly generate those and the moons with it. I have it hard-coded for the gas planets to have more moons and orbiting belts than the silicon planets. Sorry, the normal planets, rocky planets, you might call them. And yeah, I just have been doing things like I don't want to hand generate the world, so I just the solar system, so I just yeah, I can have 14 things, understanding that a few of them might be the belts. And I did at one point in time have this setup where I hand rolled everything, and that made this star system right here take so heckin' long. It took me all day to make the star system. Granted, a lot of that day was, you know, putting in the work to name them. But yeah, it took me all day. Heckin' while. Hold up, let me get it. This guy right here took me a push of a button. I haven't named them yet, but I haven't named anything yet, but yeah, it took me a push of a button. Nothing, no problem. I keep looking at this stuff, dreaming about what I do with it, like living quarters. Check out this living quarters. That's over 1,000, I think that's 1,500 square feet right there. 1,500 square feet, that's sizable home. you slap that onto like something along the size of a keelboat or vessel. I can hack. You got a living home, just flying wherever you want. Oh, by the way, I added a fighter. It's a lot like the vessel, just a few differences. I think we knocked down the amount of docking ports. Yeah, we took out a docking port and added fighter cannon and an extra solar capacitor. That means you have the option of shooting, which is important because of the carrier, which main attribute is that it has 12 docking ports. That's what's meant to carry big things. And some of you probably gotta note this is 150 feet long. Some of these ships are like a vessel, 15 long. You could fit 10. You could fit 10 on there. And going long ways, you'd probably be on both sides, so you probably could fit these going long ways on each side and have enough room. But you know, for something like if you want a longer thing, you know, how you're gonna fit that many ships on that carrier? You spin them around so they're pointing up instead of pointing out the side. This is space we're talking about. Gravity is relative. You don't need to be lining up, going in one direction. But luckily that's the only ship we have an issue with. And that issue is a non-issue. So let's pick up the destroyer. All of these ships so far have been 20 wide, 30 maximum. That's because if they need to go in and out of, say, an atmosphere, it appears I'm having internet issues. I guess it's a good thing no one's watching. You'd be getting a bad view. Anyways, from my understanding, this is going to be put on my YouTube channel stitched together with any internet loss. So, yeah. We'll do this. Let's get that out of the way. Nope, curly brackets, non-curly brackets. Most people are telling me things on Discord. Nope. Okay, I think everyone's asleep. It's a Monday evening. It's a school night. Yeah. So the hull is gonna be increased in damage by a lot. It's a Nebula class starship. It's gonna have heckin' lot of ports. Let's increase the helm's strength a little, and armor on the hull can be increased as well. And let's bump up the life support. Let's actually add a backup life support. Oh, I changed LS Plus drive to IP drive, interplanetary drive, because it's really making things confusing. It's light speed plus, but you can't go between stars. Some players might think. The reality is several stars are a couple 100 light years away. The closest star is like 4 light years away. So you would need to travel at the speed of light for 4 years to get to that star. If it's double the speed of light, that's 2 years. You need to be traveling 100 times the speed of light to get there. It's any real time, which people might not understand at face value, and that's okay. I just rebrand it and confusion's gone. let's see. This, we are going to increase that by a gold. I'm going to increase this by just double. Just double, just make it more. And now we come to the consequences of our actions. So 8 powered units. Ooh. I'm gonna pull up a calculator so I'm absolutely not wrong. 8 plus 14 is 22. Plus 1. Plus 1. Plus 1. Okay, and one more. Oh no. Thank you. I hear rumblings, and I 100% messed up the count. Somehow I messed it up. Turned out at some point in time I wanted to make docking ports powered, which is a horrible idea. Okay, so we got 31 powered things. 31 divided by 6 equals 5. Over 5.1. So we actually do have enough solar powers, but I'm gonna add a few more just to make sure they can overpower the things, which is something I added. I really laid out a bunch of the parts here. One of the things is this bit here, which is a really big thing that's gonna really play into combat, and I really hope my players read it. Most solar capacitors have 6 points that they can put into powered parts. Powered parts can be powered, underpowered, and overpowered. When overpowered, they are unusable and take 0 points of power. When powered, they operate as normal and take 1 point of power. And when overpowered, some bonuses are gained with some drawbacks. When putting more than 1 point in a powered part, you get +1 per point to any ability checks, attacks, or damage done. In addition to that, you add half the original part's range, if the part has range, each extra point powered. Any attacks made on a part that is overpowered also gets +1 to attacks and damage per points overpowered. If a part has 3 or more points, power points, and they roll a 9 or lower on a dice for a check or attack, the part immediately overheats and is unpowered and non-operational for 3 rounds. That's the overpowering part. I really like that, and I really think it's gonna play a big part. Mangolos are torpedo launchers, and ballistas are plasma artillery. That's that. I should be here. One would imagine that life support is necessary. Sorry, now we get to this part. Okay, I'm actually gonna pull this up on another screen. The exact same thing, just on a different screen, so I can actually see it while making calculations. Come on. Yep. My internet is struggling today. There you go, you see me over here. So let's play a fun game of Can We Do Math live on stream. So let's start with the part that's gonna really floor us the most. So we've got 14 ballista. Oh, that's a ship. That's for a ship. Don't get too excited. We ain't made a. Well. Ships aren't a cheap thing, and I don't know. Maybe you guys could rent one. I've got some plans for that. But this is a spaceship. Not all of them has, 4 HP. Like, these things are heckin' heck. By the way, this chip I'm working on right now has a bit more than 100 HP. We ain't been so my guy. Not that you know of. Gotta buy a spaceship. Oh, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. I'm making all the squeaking sounds. So, a thing you could do is maybe find someone with an old fighter that has a storage container equipped for material harvesting, and find mineral grounds, and maybe, I don't know, mine for things if you want to pay for a big ship. Or maybe there's options. Maybe you could work your way to owning a very sizable ship of your own, or luck into one, find random parts floating in space. You know that 100 HP hull being sold for 500 XP? 500 GP? You might find like a 50 HP hull. Or maybe you find like a ballista random floating around in a battlefield? Ooh. I mean, it's not exactly likely, but it's something that could happen. You set up with a little keelboat, get a small crew of like 3 people, maybe 4 passengers. I don't know if I. Oh, yep. You'll have to get a bit more to slap ballista on it, but you can, I don't know, do stuff. But yeah. For those of you who don't know, this what I'm doing is for a thing that is hopefully happening on the 31st. Which is next week. Gosh, I suddenly feel like I need more time. I'll be fine. Don't you worry. I'll be fine. Anyways, let's price out this Nebula class starship. Ballistas are 4,000 each. 14 of them. Okay, that's 14 times 4,000, not plus 4,000. Next week, so I guess I won't be wearing their outfit. You know, if you need time to prep, and I need time to prep, I'm sure my bee would be happy waiting a couple of weeks. Yeah, hit me up about a time schedule. SCP research. I'd wanted to stay away from Fisher universes of other places. Oh, am I peeking? I'm being a little bit too loud, aren't I? What does this knob on the front of my microphone do? Nah, my guys is want for work. I don't think this knob actually does anything. Let me know if you've noticed a sound difference between me twisting about. My guy is swamped for work. Okay. So that's 56,000 just to cover those ballistas. The Mongols are gonna just floor you as well. 96,000. I hear your fingers on the mic. Yeah. That's about it, though. 96 plus 56. 152 already. What? What those fingers do, Ben? They type. And, yeah, they type. Okay, got you 2 life supports. Life supports cost absolutely heckin', well, 80. They cost 80. Okay. Let's see. 60. Okay, it costs us. Slap a life support on a tin can and launch yourself out to space, apparently. If we're just ignoring life support, let's just add 160. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. The emotes are sad. At some point I'll be able to add my own emotes as soon as I get the numbers up enough. Which I'm gonna rock out. You know, now that you mention it, I don't actually see anyone using emotes on YouTube. I wonder if that's because of YouTube's. I wonder if that's because the emotes are trash, or because, no one uses them, so they don't update the emotes. I'm doing good with English right now. Docking ports actually costs, again, 16 times 85, not plus 85. I'm just rocking out right now, guys. I'm just... Okay. IP drive adds 300. Emergency drive, I don't think you do anything. Yeah, you add 200. Why do I have a price for emergency drive and not main drive? I now have a price for a main drive and emergency drive. You know what, Ash? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And now everything's wonky. There you go. Now back to you and add extra 300 to that. Toss allows it. You can multi-stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I've been considering that, but I've been a little shy from staying with Facebook. And I believe I've already added the 7 solar capacitors, is that correct? That is incorrect. I have not added the 7 solar capacitors. Times 80. Okay. In the grand scheme of things, not that much. Boomers do got money. That's a good point. Okay, so with everything taken into account, a Nebula-class starships costs 556,000 gold pieces. So this is why I got you here. I think I might go over a few things with you. First of all, this document should be made available to you very soon if it has not already. And there's a bit of background here to this universe. Basically what you need to know is there's a big bad war. Out of that war, these people are made the Interstellar Federation, and they require unions to travel between stars, as is necessary for someone to keep in mind the cultures and of other people and the safety of the crew. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 proudly sort of well-known unions that I have in this book. Maybe I'll add more in the future. But there's a lot of undisplayed unions. That's just unions that just aren't that popular. Or aren't this popular, as popular as these guys. There's the Azores here. They ask for nothing in return and have never claimed a ship of one. Remember, It's widely used for traders just starting out and can't make the RMR dues. It's not RMR anymore, is it? It's RMR. Yeah, okay. And used by starstruck travelers who mean to go on adventures. They have grown in numbers of galley and warships and state that they are there to protect those who cannot. They are often at odds with the Omega Privilege, nearly coming to fire on more than one occasion. There's a 50 gold piece registration fee, and repairs are full price, but registration never expires, which is a good thing to know. Azure ships is a broad collection. Azure Shield is a broad collection of people, but you always find the higher officers kind, polite, and well liked. Kindness is a staple of this union. Then there's these guys. It's a union for cults and magic. If you have magic ability, they'll invite you to join. They're known as the Wandering Gypsies and the Old Crazy Sages. I'm not sure if that word is a word I should be using. Yeah, that's not a right word. I should use Wandering Druids. There you go. Yeah, that's an actual ethnic group. Let's do it. Druid, there you go. Display of powers no one can explain. There's a UAD of 300, and you're required to share magical findings if requested, and can request one once a month. This is a mighty clan of dwarves, miners, and smiths. The various skills with hammer and smithing of all else. They can be found running smithy shops. There's a yearly cost of 200 gold pieces in goods mined or smith by you or your crew. This can include chips. And you have credit if you do anything over that. This is the Omega Privilege. As you can see, it's a bit to read. Hey Bezo, how's it going? This is the Premium Union. The type of people who have this type of union are usually born into wealth or profit a lot off of the suffering of someone else. Dropping the names of this union can get you arrested or killed if you are not part of it. This is the definition of exclusive. Omega Privilege is not concerned with things like laws or the well-being of others. All they care about is money and showing it off. The Omega only tempers to the Omega Privilege is rumored to... Oh, sorry, I can English. It is rumored you get an amount discounted for a yearly fee for going once a week to practice in the Omega services, where the service goers listen to what is planned to happen in the trade and stock. Everyone who goes sees great fortunes on the market and trade, almost like they have foresight of what will happen in the market. The union has a yearly fee of 30,000 gold, or enough to buy a sailing ship or a fleet of fighters, with a penalty of 500 gold for every time you're seen wearing colors not Omega colors, white and gold. All repairs are free in Omega yards, and you get access to Omega only locations. Omega members are commonly rude and inconsiderate and think way too much of themselves. Not many non-Omega can stand these people. This is Ruby Garrett, known for trade and quality. They're very concerned about how their guild looks. And there's a quarterly quota, of 200 gold pieces, which comes around to 800 yearly. A guild tax is 15% gross on all trade. If you're charging 400 a year, you should not be doing a 15% tax. Heck, you shouldn't be doing a 15% tax at all. There you go. 10% tax. There you go. There's a quarterly due of 40 gold pieces. The guild tax is 10% gross on all trade, waived for guild members buying. So if you're a guild member, you don't have to pay a tax. You get 50% off repairs in Ruby Guild yards and 10% off of any gift guild shop. I don't need to put that there. Oh. How about I do? Because I feel like this really ties it to that, but this is just on its own. How about? There you go. Core do have 40 gold pieces, and a guild tax is 10% gross on all trade. You get 50% off repairs, and Ruby Guild yards you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay the guild tax in guild shop. And this is the Silverhood. Basically, what you need to know about them: they're secret spies. You don't approach them; they approach you. And this is the tour. What you need to know about them is they're bounty hunters. They have a quota they have to keep up. You don't pay for repairs, and you get 15% off of tour allied weapons and armored stores. You can buy entry to tour with a well-haunted bounty, which is pretty cool. And they're friends with these guys. They are friends with these guys, and these guys are really sworn enemies to these guys. Well, these guys hate the Silverhood. To quote here, they are the Silverhood loves their mega privilege. They are an endless wealth of secrets. It's not like they really appreciate the people in the Union. It's that they appreciate the secrets that they can find, and they can find so many secrets because, well, when a spy spies, a spy spies well. Yeah, that's all the unions that you need to know about, and this is mostly done. I just need to name this, but this is the SAR system that ISF is founded in and organized in. You don't necessarily need to stay in that SAR system. Yeah, these are the spaceships. You're probably going to be dumped on a space station. That's what I'm looking for. A space station by buying fare, like from a sailing ship. Or if you want to come up with a different backstory, you probably can. I'll let you know that I'm probably not gonna let you have a keelboat right off the bat. Keelboat, I said that correctly, yes. Yeah. This is station stuff. Theoretically, there is a possibility for you guys to have a station in the future. This price is complete wonky because I wrote all of this before I really nailed down the pricing, so it probably should be closer to 1,500, but I'm not changing it. At some point, you just gotta say you're being ridiculous. So now that I've bored my entire audience, I've yet to talk about this stuff. I talked about finding love, and I've yet to talk about the burial and afterlife. I renamed this to cultural norms because it felt better. Main thing you need to know about these people, their appearance and sex are based on a betta fish, and they have a history that you might enjoy reading later. What I've completed today is the burial and afterlife. When they die, they're wrapped and set off on a raft to a body of water where whether that be sea, ocean, or large lake. The raft is made to slowly sink in the water, and the body is weighed down with vin, v, and vi, and vine ak, a ceremonial weight marking achievements and honors done. I find this one really interesting. I made it today. I'm really happy I made it. I think I should make a burial rites for every race. I feel like it'll be needed. Also, say hi to the eel. I've written no stats for it yet, but this is a spooky boy. Oh yeah, the Kindach. I've been doing a lot of research into languages, and this is what appears to be the phlegm sound. Okay, Ben, so we got really off track. We looked at the star systems, we looked at the unions. Now let's get back to the ships. I want to talk about this star. Look, the planets have rings. That's pretty cool. The rings have richness. Oof. They might need to know this stuff. Okay, fine. I want to get back to shipmaking, though. This goes over how you mine. Basically, you find an asteroid, you shoot the asteroid. What asteroid you're trying to find can vary. Did I mark down my plans? Okay, yes. What about you, though? Here it is. Here it is. One material that the mental table is the target for one for each rule. If the field has a richness value, this is added. Okay. Or subtracted. The number of dice fold. Okay, yeah. So if you like making a general check, I will. Gosh, this is boring. I'm gonna go back to making ships. And we're actually down to the last one. The Nebula class. Sorry, the Galactic class. There is to be no bigger ship than a Galactic class. So... let's top you out at 20. 15 men goes out. This is like making an ancient red dragon. You understand that your players are probably never going to go up to this, and if they do, they're probably gonna die. But you make it just in case one day the players get strong enough. Let's put you up to... Oop. You up to 200, and you up to... Did I really not increase? I did not. Okay, so you're gonna need a lot of crew. You're a galactic class. Let's give you a lot of passengers. Also, I have not changed these numbers for a while, and I'm not going to. Yeah, the ship's capability is not moving fast at interplanetary speeds. I'm looking for a thing, looking for a thing, looking for a thing. I have found the thing here. Yes. Go brackets. You can't hear me when you whispered. There we go. And you can have 2. One as a backup. Yeah, you can have 2 IP drives, sure. But I also want you to have 2 focused gravitational wave drives. I am so nerdy. Oh, I didn't. Add extra 7,000. Heck and heck. How about I add that much? That seems good to me. Alright, so you're gonna be 21, and you'll be... I already said 8,000 years. Oh my gosh, I have so many hit points. You're definitely not killing this thing with a sword, for sure. Just imagine player trying though. I would like to rage. Attack the spaceship. You know I would like to rage because it's gonna be a barbarian. For this game, I actually want to mention, since I mentioned barbarian, for this game I'm going to try to use standard D&D classes, as well as a couple of homebrews, and D&D races, as well as a few homebrews. So if you've really got a character you've been wanting to play, and you've thought to yourself, oh man, it'd be great for a space game, but not a regular game, well, heck. Let's increase this and increase this. Are we really done with all of that? I feel like this should have an extra laser, like a special weapon. This does bludgeoning damage. What if I did something that did necrotic damage? What are they immune to? Poison or psychic, okay. Radiant damage. Radiant damage. Of course, radiant damage. Wait, I'm on galactic. That's okay. That's okay. No. We're doing good. I thought I was on Nebula for some. Wow. My mind just did the no work full on. Let's see. Now I want to beam weapons to be banned from the society, because you shoot a laser beam in space and it just keeps going until it hits something. But Mangles are a torpedo class system, and they will self-destruct if they don't hit anything, and the ballistas are plasma-based weapon, and they will eventually fizzle out if they don't hit anything. So it's not like a society 300 years from now could be completely wiped out because a rogue laser beam hit them instead of a ship they were supposed to hit very long ago. So I can't do straight laser beam. What is a ship spear gun called? Because all these names were using harpoon. Ooh, that indicates that you're gonna drag them back in. I don't want that. Although maybe that being something you can buy would be cool. Naval artillery. Oh yeah, everything's here sort of is boat based, because everything here is sort of translated, and the closest translation they found were things like Mongolials and ballistas. I may as well bring in the Googling. Okay, so what are the names for ship gun? Those are the diameter, not guns. Although, wait, you do have names. Frida, okay. I'm not gonna use any of you. Also, this video can no longer be seen on Germany. Kenoni Nava Dil. Ooh, what's this? I feel like that's gonna be difficult for some people to say. Oh, and just to sort of let you guys know, this book I'm making, I do intend to sell at some point. Any players would be test players and would be noted so in the book, or at least should be noted so, unless I'm a dum-dum who forgot to do it. But you know, it's just the ships and stuff that's being there. I'm not like putting the whole adventure in the book and selling that. That'd be a little ugly. I want to make sure you guys were okay with that. Make sure that I'm not sort of pulling the rug out from under you if I do ever get to selling it. So what's really boring is you just have the caliber of gun for most English, and BL and RML are cannons, actual cannons. What does RML stand for? Armstrongs. Ooh, that hits two areas. First of all, Neil Armstrong, so that hits spacey things, and it's this gun. Ooh, RBL 7-inch gun, also known as 110-pounder. Oh, was early adopted. Use Williams Armstrong new invitation. Ah! I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, wow, that's really vain. But then I remember when I put my last name on everything I did. So these guys don't have a fun name, so, you know. So Armstrong's up there, and Monarch. Monarch. That's the closest thing I could come to saying. Let's see. What other fun names can we come up with? Gonzales? I don't think I'm gonna be able to say that. So we have two options for names by the looks of it. Armstrong and Gonzales. Monarch. Tih'tulkd. Okay. If I'm having trouble saying it, I probably shouldn't include in the book. I'm gonna butcher that live and people are gonna be very sad. Let's go with Armstrong. A few people will understand it. Some people just think I'm making a Neil Armstrong reference. It's okay. So let's increase range by 2, so 42. That was just ship's units. Your laser, you totally can hit something close by. Okay, let's bring up. I think I remember hearing videos and talks about this. It's a gun that works really well for reasons that the maker of it didn't get right. I think it was a heckin' while ago. None of you saw any of that. So this one up magnitude by 2 dice. This should go up by a magnitude of 2 dice as well. Let's do a thing that could be fun, but also can break the game. I want to make sure I get this down. These numbers, by the way, are for a type of D&D that I don't do. The 39 right here. That's if you don't want to roll, just want to apply damage. I don't like doing that, though. Okay, so I want the FGW drive to be the most expensive thing. But I want this to be more expensive than this. But we have between 12 and 20 to work with, which means we have 8. We need to roll a d8. Give me 2 dice fully places, please. That's the wrong thing. Okay, so Mango plus 7. 1800 by the looks of it. 1900. Ben, that was really disappointing. Okay, now let's price out literally the most expensive ship in existence. Radiant. I just wanna just a little bit too far. There we go. Okay, Armstrong, class artillery at the top. Artillery, there is. Cannot take shells or ammunition, but shoots out a bright beam of light or charge plas. Gracious. Speed. I should give this a bonus. Whoever's units should get like a +1 to hit. hold on, something flew up my nose. I hate bugs. So the beam fizzles out beyond its extended range, making it not dangerous to the universe. Oh, nope. So yeah, as this thing points all 4 Armstrongs at one ship, like a fighter or a keelboat. How much a keelboat got? 100 hit points. Yeah, there's a solid chance I might just plutz the thing out of existence. Now let's get everything ready for pricing again. Oh, no. I need to make sure I have enough solar capacitors. Oh. Computer's being slow. Give it a few minutes. There we go. Just want to pull up the pricing. Anyways, just, you know, in case I might need it. Okay. So we've got 4 Armstrongs, 15 Mongolias, and 20 ballistas. And 1 emergency drive. 1 non-emergency drive, and 2 gravitational wave drives and 2 IP drives. And docking ports do not need to be powered, but helms and sensors and communications do. Let's give that 4 life support units. That's a total of 53 divided by 6, and we've got a total of 8.8. Let's get you 9. Let's be honest, we probably don't need to power up all 4 life supports at once, so you have some room for overpowering. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, and everything's good, right? BC? Everything's good, right? Right? Okay. Everything's good, nothing to worry about. Let's begin pricing these things out. After all my face isn't moving. On. So 4 Armstrongs. Stop. 4 Armstrongs at 19,000 each. That's 76,000. Okay. Mangles. 12 each. 100,000. Ooh. When someone starts bringing these out, you know they'd be serious. We have 20 ballistas at 4,000 each. Yeah, break somewhere finally. Nope, 80,000. And solar capacitors. Which are 80 each. 720. We're already up to $300,000. Oh, holy heck. Okay, and that's 25 docking ports. I think that's everything. Oh, no. Not the 1900 HP, yeah. Whew. I've confused myself. What? What? $2,125 plus what? Okay, so we got I don't know how I got that number. Okay, so let's just okay. So, for the grand total of just only 364,000 gold pieces, this ship could be, let's make that even 367. This good ship could be yours. It is large, has a ridiculous amount of life support and ridiculous amount of docks, so you know, properly manning the ship is gonna be expensive. And yeah, that's the ship yours. Okay, so it's gameplay at night. That was too much math. Now my head hurts. So I think I'm gonna get off. Thank you so much for people who have joined me. I thank you so much for finding this interesting in the first place. If you're one of my players, I don't recommend buying a Galactic class or Nebula class or Destroyer class or even a Carrier class. Oh, my face is doing things. Congratulations. Yeah. Thank you very much, and you all have a lovely evening. Goodbye.